back to my channel. If today is the first time you're seeing my video, I want to say a huge thank you. It's getting cold. I started feeling cold and it is what it is. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. My channel. Ooh, whatever my God that has taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. Great faith. If today is the first time you're coming across my video, you are most welcome to the big family. Thank you so much for being part of this huge family. Well, I am happy that you are here. Thank you so much for coming across my video. Thank you for clicking on my thumbnails. Thank you for being the best. Okay guys, I want to talk about something very spectacular today. A country where the quality of life is high, a country where they have high level of security, a country where applying for their visas are not dramatic, no long story, no dramas of no appointment, blah blah blah. They don't have time for all of those dramas. A country where we can be able to go through the entire process and prep you, and if you can be able to answer those few questions on the embassy, trust me, your visa is there. A country where you can be able to invite your family after 6 months. You understand? I've talked about this country, I've talked about the school. In fact, we have a couple of students that are crossing over, that are also processing their admission as I speak. A country where the cost of living is not pretty high, like not too expensive. They allow you to invite your family after 6 months. Guys, I'm talking about Bulgaria. Alright. So, the partners we are working with reached out to us and told us, guys, we are looking for workers and we need workers right now. But this is going to be a 1-year contract, okay, 12 months, but it's renewable or it's extendable, totally dependent on how you work with these employers, okay? But apart from that, there are other benefits, other things, and the kind of job, the total cost, everything is going to be how you're going to process it, the requirements, the documents, the qualifications. I am simply going to be talking about it in this video. That is why I want you to stick your ass with me. Let's see how we can be able to assist you further. So guys, we are about rounding up for the year because by God's special grace, God has given us 20 visas from 20 countries. I want to say a huge shout out to my people, to my team. Without these guys, there is no Hebrews consult. Without these guys, there is nothing absolutely that I can do. I want to give a shout out to Wendy, who is the manager. You are spectacular, Wendy. I want to give a shout out to Chicks. Chicks, you are amazing. I want to give a shout out to Princess. Princess, you are exceptional. I want to give a shout out to Ben. Ben, you are just too industrious. We don't know what we would have done without you. I want to give a shout out to Matthew. Matthew, you are calm, calculated, young, still very proactive. You know your craft and you know how to deliver. I want to give a shout out to Ike. Ike, you are beautiful in and out, very hardworking, and we love you. I want to give a shout out to Mabel. Mabel, you are amazing and you keep just doing your job. I want to give a shout out to Toby. Toby, you are spectacular. Thank you for being part of the team. I also want to give a shout out to our lawyer, who always makes sure that all the draft and everything is being put in place. Lawyer, you've been amazing working with us for a couple of years now. We appreciate you. And also I want to give a shout out to everyone that will be seeing this video. Guys, you are amazing. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone. I want to give a shout out to myself for being able to put all of this together. Be with everybody. It's not easy. I want to give a shout out to those of you watching my video, sticking your nose in all of our businesses, paying for our services. I also want to give a huge congratulations, a huge shout out, a loudest shout out to the 20 applicants that have gotten visas through us this year. It is not a joke. God has been in the business and God has been doing it for us. I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God. You've been so good to us. I am standing here in the land of Lithuania looking up to the sky. I just want to say, God, thank you for all you have been doing. You alone receive all your praise, all your glory, thanksgiving and adoration, because without you, Jesus, there is no Hebrew concept. I just want to thank you for thwarting the devices of the evil ones, for thwarting their plans, and for placing our feet on the solid rock. So you alone receive all the glory of 20 countries and 20 visas. It's not by our own making, it's not by our own power. I am forever grateful to you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for all you've been doing. That is how I feel. Like that spirit of gratitude, it just comes in and we just give it out. So back to what we are talking about today, Bulgaria. Guys, let's talk about the warehouse workers that they need. They need some people to come and work. So by doing that, we are going to be helping them to recruit these people. They are looking for warehouse workers. They need like 50 men for warehouse workers. And they are also looking for production workers. They need like 50 men and 30 women. And they're also looking for people to work in the cleaning of offices, hospitals, storage facilities. They need like 50 men and 30 women as well. This is a lot of human beings. I don't know where we are going to get them from. So if you know those people that need it, this is in demand job that they sent in last week. And that is why I'm making this video under this cold weather. Please don't frustrate my efforts. Share with people. We are going to try as much as we can to make sure that people get this job. By bringing it low and making it less expensive, I'm pushing you guys and helping you people. That is why we are bringing the price to 2,200 euros. Our initial deposit is only going to just be 200 euros for we to start. After this job is done, the company provides us with a sketchwork of what the job looks like. We cross-check your address, your phone number, contact information to make sure that everything is correct. After that, we send them the 1,000 euros to enable them to provide your work offer and also assist you to apply for the work permit from their end. They send it to you directly. We do not have access to your work offer. You are going to be the one to show the picture. Oh, I received this. Oh, I got an email. Oh, blah, blah, blah. DHL called me, you know. And we are going to be using DHL to make sure that it goes faster. Trust me. The process of everything takes about like 3 to 4 weeks for you to get your job offer. Then we apply for the visa, okay? The remaining 1,000 euros you pay after the visa, okay? Which is to say that there are higher chances of you getting your visa because they are the one putting in everything. And most times, these people we are working with tend to call the embassies to make sure that they facilitate things. So I wouldn't want any one of you to do yourself. For the terms and conditions is as follows. Now, place of employment is going to be in Bulgaria. All right, period of contract is going to be 12 months and is renewable. I talked about it before. Working hours is going to be about like 150 months, 154 hours monthly work hours. They are not providing you food. For those of you that are foodie, you can just get around and find yourself, cook something delicious for you to eat. They are not providing you food. Medical, they are going to be providing you with medical insurance. Medical insurance is one of those important things I think you guys should even be more concerned than food. But most of the time you're just carried away by work, you don't even want to talk about food. Medical insurance, in case you fall ill or anything happen to you, trust me. You can even work overtime. That is what they are saying. And they pay you additionally for this. If you're working like 2 hours or 4 hours, you get extra payment. The good part of this Bulgaria stuff is that the air flight or the air ticket is provided, but that is going to be after you arrived and you work for them for the period of 3 months. During the probational period, they get to refund you the money. They are not like paying for you to fly immediately. Do you understand? Now, that is what the company is providing. Now, for them, for the salary, they are paying you 10th of every month. The same way I talked about the previous video I did for Lithuania. 10th of every month in Bulgaria, you are going to be paid. All right. So, let me read a few things that they wrote here. The employer draws up a resident permit for 1 year with the right to work and extend this resident permit as long as the client agrees to work. Which is to say that they cannot extend it if you do not agree to work. An advance payment comes with a scanned document of 200 euros. I already talked about it. On the scanned copy of the first page of the data passport, okay. Then the second payment comes after we show you the scanned copy of the finished work before we can be able to send you the original one. I already talked about it. So that is that for the warehouse job. So we are moving on. Apart from that, we also have other companies within the same Bulgaria that are looking for production workers. First one was warehouse, the second one is production workers. So here in this one, the employers, they are offering you like training. The company is going to be training you, providing training assistance, and they are also going to be providing transportation. For those of you that are going to be taking the production working jobs in Bulgaria, they are going to be providing you with assistance like transportations. And apart from that, additional social benefits, okay? Example, resident permit, they are going to assist you for you to be able to get that. And a place to go to work, you know, yes, that is for the production workers. Now, let's talk about the staff. People that would like to work in the kitchen. It's a very good working condition with this sector, okay? They are like energetic and ambitious team. They are looking for somebody to come and join them. It's going to be at the capital, which is going to be at the Sofia, which is the capital of Bulgaria. It's a student city, so that for those of you that are students, you can be able to go there to go and work. You understand? Now they are providing you, of course, with permanent employment if you want, and excellent salary. And apart from that, for this kitchen opportunity in Bulgaria and Sofia, they are going to be giving you meals during that shift. Okay? They are also giving you 50% discount as a student. If you decide to buy food, if you decide to buy drink, they are going to be doing that for you. That is that for that. Then they are also looking for cashier. For those of you that have accounting experience and you want to be a cashier in Bulgaria, we have something for you. There is a store in Sofia that is looking for people there. The salary is very good, and also your job description is going to be mainly of like securing payments and all of this, making sure that you know what the job of a cashier, right? They have a flexible work schedule, and apart from that, if you have experience for this one, for the cashier job, you must have experience. For the staff and the student job, you might not have experience. For the warehouse, you don't need experience, but for the cashier, you have to have experience. Then the last one is agriculture. They are looking for people in the agricultural sector. For instance, if you want to work in the agricultural sector, you can be able to do that. Areas of fields, people that is going to be helping them to harvest the field, they are looking for people there. Greenhouse, or working in greenhouse, or farms, or turkey, chicken, ostrich, basically poultry jobs. If you are experienced to work there, they are going to be doing that for you, or they are going to be assisting you. So now let's break it down according to the salary. What are the salary like, so that most of you will not be like, oh, you shot a video, you did not mention the salary. Oh, how are we going to know about the salary? Okay. For the warehouse, the salary is about like 1,200 Bulgarian currency, which is going to be like 732 US dollars. Guys, each time we make a post, you check the wages of the country, okay? If you want it, you go for it. If you don't want it, you can just pass. Coming to abuse me, like at some point, I don't even know how most of you are thinking, because if these companies are using my platform, yeah, hello, they are using my platform, because we have gone to a certain stage, and they know that most people would like to work. We are not just focusing on Nigerians. There are Nepalese, there are people from the Philippines, there are Indians, Bangladeshans, all these people, they just want to start a life. So the concern is not just Nigerians. So when you come and be like, Bulgaria, the wages is low, post on it like Australia, it's not just for you. It's a mixed crowd. Just pass it if you do not want. If it's too low for you, stay in your country, find something. And the another part is that most of you that usually come and complain about the salary, you don't have skill. You're skillless. If you want good salary, you should be like a programmer, data analyst, all of these things. Show me your skill, show me what you can do on the IT sector. We can find you something. But if you don't have skill, what can we do? It's a mixed multitude, and we have to talk about all wages, all countries. People should choose what they want. You're not at gunpoint. Just let people make their choices. So for the production worker, it's still going to be the same salary. Then for the cleaners that I talked about, hospital offices, the staff, the student, is still going to be the same. So how is this going to be? The requirement that we need from you is your international passport. We need your CV. We need you to write your name and the place you're going to be submitting your visa on a piece of paper. After you do that, you're going to merge all of this documentation together. Your CV should be in the European standard. I can help you to do that CV, or anybody from our team can assist you to do that CV if you want. That is if you want. Merge it together, then with the initial deposit. The entire process is going to be 4 weeks max for you to be able to get the job offer, and after then we move on to the visa. Okay, before we move on to the visa, you're expected to pay another 1,000 euros. Then after which the visa is out, you have to balance up. You're not going to play games because the company providing the document already signed a contract with the partners we are working with. If you don't balance up, they will terminate your paper. Like, we are not playing games. Okay, so I think this is basically everything I wanted to share today, guys. If you want to, another thing I wanted to share is that if you get to me and you want to apply for job, I usually ask you to reach us on Instagram, and when you get to Instagram, you can follow us on TikTok as well. We'll post the same opportunities. We take you down to WhatsApp, then we assign you to the representative that will speak with you. Okay, so Benjamin is in charge of our workforce, and he will be the one talking to you or attending to you. We are moving you around so that you can have access to all our platforms, but most of you don't understand what we are doing. And when you get to WhatsApp, I will assign you to Benjamin. I will not be the one dealing with you directly. The reason is because I have a lot of things I'm doing myself. Division of labor. That was how we were able to get 20 visas from 20 countries. Only me cannot do it. Teamwork. So if you come, I will assign you to our representatives. All of the consultants are capable. We pride in them because they got 20 visas. God has been good and God has been faithful. So you have to respect them. You have to work with them to make sure that you achieve what you want. That is what I wanted to share in this video, guys. There are not much for me to share today because it is well with my soul. It is well with our spirit. I pray that God bless you all. Thank you so much for those of you that got your visas. Congratulations again. Congratulations to our 20 applicants that got 20 visas from 20 countries. Woo! I am super excited. Then for those of you that are coming up, a lot of visas are going to come up. Guys, stay tuned for new packages that I'm going to be posting. New countries are open now for fully funded scholarship. It's going to be coming on the next videos. We love you, but God love you the most. Goodbye.